So, what she and I were going to go into, Butterscotch, who's not here, are practical steps to authenticity. Okay. And I really want her to share her perspective here. So, practical steps to embodiment and authenticity. And I'm going to give maybe a super simplified version because this work is nuanced work and it's personal to the individual's life and what they have going on. And again, customization and high level is expensive. It costs a lot of money. And that's why I'm saying you need to come into the womanhood community if you are sincere and your genuine reason is I don't have a lot of money, but I need help now. $99 a month is where you need to come with the woman community. So the practical steps that you can take is one, go to my bio, and there's a YouTube icon, and go look at the live stream that I did on YouTube yesterday, titled 3 Ways to Stop Playing Small. I suggest you go there. If you know you're playing small and you're like, it's not fear, I just don't know why I'm not moving kind of thing. A wife and mom messaged me yesterday saying that. It's not fear, but I don't know what it is. I sent the video and she said, this actually hits the root of what's going on with me. So if you have a comfortable life, whether you're a wife and mom or not, and you're like, it's not fear, but I'm not really sure why I'm not moving, etc. Go up to TikTok bio, my bio. There's a YouTube icon. Go there and search for 3 ways to stop playing small. Or maybe yesterday's live stream just automatically pops up because I just went live sharing this on YouTube yesterday. So that's the one practical step I have for you. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can just go look at yesterday's live stream to see that. The title, again, is 3 Ways to Stop Playing Small. That's number 1. Number 2, ask me a question. Even if you're watching this as a replay, which this is only a YouTube thing if you're watching as a replay, post your question, your thoughtful question in the comments. If you're on TikTok, you can post a thoughtful question in the comments now. Again, thoughtful. A woman asked me a question yesterday, and I was like, this woman didn't think before she asked this question. So think. Number 3, there's so many. What's another one I can give you? I like to give custom answers. So I'm just making up one of many possibilities here of okay, let's go the embodiment route, okay? So embodiment means your body. It's physiological, which is where most people store their trauma, their memories, power. This is where, and I'm speaking for women right now, it's where we store everything. So when we're lying, we store it here. When we're holding back, we store it here. A trauma, we hold it here. That's all the time. So if you're having panic attacks, if you're having back and neck aches, just body aches for no reason, PCOS, chronic urinary tract infections, migraine headaches, like all of this is representation of a being that's in pain in some kind of a way. And oftentimes with women, we have things that are suppressed in our body. So embodiment at a physiological level is you coming into relationship and intimacy with everything in your body that's repressed. So instead of all the trauma, the triggers, the memories, the anxiety, the skeletons, whatever, that you hold clenched in your womb, that you hold clenched in your breathing, that you're hyper vigilant in everything you do before your meeting, walking down the street, you're tense, you barely can relax your body to go to bed at night because you clenched in the body, you tense in your neck. That is embodiment work. So the practical step for you to take is to start to feel your body. Literally. Here are the ways you can begin to feel your body. Right here, right now. How does it feel to live in your body? Right here, right now. How does your pussy feel right now? How does this feel right now? How are you breathing right now? Okay. So this, when I say this is custom work, this is work that happens over time. It is based on where you are, right? Because maybe you're a woman who does Pilates 3 times a week. Maybe you go see a chiropractor once a week. Maybe you're already eating very well and you're very strict around your eating. Maybe you're not dealing with all of the physiological because you've been for real doing this work for the last 10 years. Maybe you've already gotten so much body work done and like really advanced high level healing of sexual trauma. And it's not necessarily any of the things that I just described, but you notice that you keep yourself tight at your higher next levels of power. You don't say what you really need. You notice that you breathe from here and not from here or further down from between your legs. So this is what I mean by customization. So the third practical thing, remember, the first one is go watch the video on my YouTube channel called The 3 Ways to Stop Playing Small. The number 2 thing I said is ask me a question right here and now. And number 3 is notice how you feel in your body right here, right now. Notice what it takes for you to go to sleep. Notice how you truly feel right before you go to sleep. Are you tight and it's almost like you're waiting for the sleep to take you? Do you have 20 things going on in here and you're not even connected to this? Do you melt into your bed at night to go to sleep? Or are you so tense because your habituated way of being is tight? Okay, everybody, we got to get to work. You just, like on the outside, you look just fine. Right? You look just fine on the outside, accomplished, smart, getting it done. But on the inside, you're barely breathing. Okay? This is embodiment work that's required. So you start paying attention to what's going on to your body and really get into the habit of, okay, relax. I mean, you can be doing that for the next 3 months and notice how much it takes you to remember to, okay, relax. You at the computer typing with vigilance, this email. Okay, relax, wait, stop. You get a phone call, something that's kind of tense and the tension carries over into the next, back it up. And learning how to interact with the stress of life with greater ease. Like where you can get high, messages from everybody, your own mind, from your mom, a woman today came to the initiation 4 minutes late because my son's teacher just called, right? You get a call from the teacher at school. Your mom, some big news you get that, right? Your sister's acting stupid today, right? One of your kids, potty training and she shit on herself in the car on the way to the grocery store, right? All of this. And then just learning, right? And when you're not embodied and you're reactive and you breathe and you're snappy and, your friends, your husband, your kids, it's like, mommy, you're being so mean. Or your lover is like, you're fucking him out of, you don't really want to do it, but you need to fuck because shit is part of your job, being a wife and a girlfriend. Or you're just snappy about life and you're just, right? There's a lack of embodiment here. See, and then you talking fast. We were in initiation earlier today, and this beautiful, powerful young girl who just turned 25 years old, and she's a wife and a mom, and she has all this chaos going on, and she just wants to keep going. And her talking was like, "Just go get it done," and like, "We just got to deal with it. Hang in there, because I gotta do it. We gotta hang in there." Pull back. Stop. No. Stop. How does it feel right now? This is how you start regulating your own self. Okay, stop. And acknowledge how this feels right now. Physiologically, how does this feel? Okay, this hurts. This feels overwhelming. I am enraged right now. I feel abandoned right now. I feel alone right now. I feel like I can't handle this. I feel like I want to scream. I feel like I want to stop. How does this feel? Breathe. This is a skill. Practice every single day, every hour, every half hour, every 5 minutes. How do I feel? Pull back so that when something happens that's stressful, that is uncomfortable, that is feel like it fucked you up out the blue, you don't like it, it pissed you off, whatever, that you can have your feelings and not be so fucking reactive. Life is going to be happening all the time. You know it ain't gonna stop, right? It doesn't stop ever. We figured that out by now, right? It never, ever, ever, ever stops. Therefore, oh, there you are. Girl, what happened? We getting ready to get you in here. Therefore, you develop the skill to be with the stress of life. And one of these ways, as a woman, particularly as a woman, so much of your power is here. And because so many of us are in wrong, unhealthy, fearful relationship with the power, the vast power where our true authenticity lives, which is here, we don't even know how to come home here. We're like, I got shit to do. I'm overwhelmed. I was on the phone with another mom last week. You hear her kids screaming in the background. She's like, I'm just overwhelmed. It's just so much going on. And you just sort of sit there and deal with it like I'm so overwhelmed by life. And you just like I'm telling you, I talk to moms like this all the time. All the time. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, that's not the deal. You decide what it is, but you have to take authority over what's going on with you. And your greatest way to do that is to come home to what is happening here. Okay, I feel alone right now. Okay, I feel overwhelmed right now. And I'm telling you, I've never given birth to children, but I have a niece. I have been in her life so much. And there have been times when it's just there and I stop and I look at her and I just tell her very clearly, her name is Braxton. So Braxton, here's what's going on here. When I tell you she cleans up, like your children are also looking to you to get in line so they can get the fucking line. And a lot of their lack of order, for those of you who are dealing with that with your kids, who are crying all the time, my kids want this and all that, and you feel at the mercy of the kids versus being the authority, get it together right here with your body and, okay, wait. And then talk to the kids and they get in line. I'm saying that's what happened with my niece, right? I'm not saying that's going to happen with yours. I'm saying with my niece, who's a rambunctious, energetic child, when I tell you she got it together right then and there when she was starting to get all, about it. Can anybody relate to this? Does this make sense? Okay, Miss Butterscotch, where your camera, where your video at? And what happened to you? My God. Oh, okay. Turn your camera on. And maybe we can practice. Miss Executive said, oh my God. Like, oh my God. Oh my God, what? Listen, let me talk. So listen, I want Miss Butterscotch to come back because I have to leave. Miss Butterscotch, darling, we have an unofficial member meeting in literally 6 minutes, more like 5 minutes. And so I have to go. I want you and I to be back here. I don't know. We'll message each other. But I want us to do this. See, we figured it out. Now we know how this works, right? We didn't get a chance to do our la-di-da, but we will figure this out. This is what I want to say in closing. Actually, no, Ms. Butterscotch, I want you to share why you joined the Woman. Oh my God, you're stunning. Ugh, you are. Girl, you funky. You hella funky. I want to revere you. Like, oh, it's just, ugh. Nigga, you better come right. You know what I'm saying? This is what I want for us. Tell us why, turn up your volume. Tell us why you joined the woman community. We have limited time. Tell us why you joined the woman community.
Okay, so real quick, I am a licensed therapist. I am a national certified therapist. And even though most people in my family or people in my sphere will think, oh, well, she's got it all together, and nobody asks you how you're doing, none of that shit, right? So I have another layer of level that I'm trying to get to be fearless, to be part of that is here, but not at the level I want it to be. So I'm in the middle, and I think that our audiences may be either before me or going towards you. And that is where I just want to just be loud and vocal and not a nice girl, the good girl. Oh, she doesn't. No, I have something to say. Like, I need to share my truths, and in order for me to do that, I have to kind of break out of that good girl, whatever I was taught to be, and it did not work. It does not work.
I remember telling the ex-boyfriend, I'm tired of being a nice girl. Girl, I'm tired. I'm tired of being a nice girlfriend. This ain't working for me. I'm not getting what I need around here. Then when I start putting that bitch down, when I start putting it down, the nigga cleaned up. It's just like,
it's really when you really hold yourself, like hold your knees and hold your standards like here, just like you want to caretake everybody else, make everybody else comfortable and all that shit. But when you put yourself up there too first, because you can't do shit without
you
taking care of yourself
That's
first.
That's right.
And then that's when the light bulb started to go off. And counseling other people, a lot of just different dynamics of different demographics, they help me see the things that go on in people's families and like in their lives and stuff, just from the roots to the tooth, like different types of people in your life.
So you signed up for the community because you want to be loud, vocal, right? You want to make greater impact. And so I wanted Miss Butterscotch to come on here and speak so you can hear from her perspective. If you have been watching me for a while, or even if you're new here, like Miss Jupiter said that she's been here, and you know that you couldn't work with me either inside of Shadow Gold, maybe you've had your eye on Shadow Gold, or you're not ready to work with me at a one-on-one private customized level, but you're ready to take action now. You would like to work inside of a community with women like Miss Butterscotch who are ready to be loud with what you really want to say. You're ready to be authentic. You're ready to stop watching other people, looking for people to give you permission, etc. And you're ready to either create compelling content and tell your story in that content, okay? You're ready to stop playing small. You're ready to be seen. And you're ready to be seen inside of a community behind closed doors to prepare yourself. The woman community is the place for you. It's $99 a month to help you stop playing small and get loud, whether it's on the internet or in your relationships, okay? Hello, executive. She says, I'm very new. Good. You ready to rock and roll with us? Or you need to sit around some more. If you need to sit around some more, that's fine too. Yeah, when you're shut down, it's not easy. Laura, hey, you're a familiar name. So if you are ready to sign up for the woman community, or if you have questions about the woman community, I'm going to go ahead and start the meeting on Zoom right now. So as they log in, I'm already here and I'm not late. So, okay, so I can relax. You know what I mean? So just know that it's $99 a month. If you have questions, DM me. We have our first meeting on Zoom where we can see and hear each other, and we start doing this work. Hey, Sandra. We start doing this work together to get you to end playing small, clarifying your story, etc. This starts on Monday, April 29th at 9 a.m. Pacific. You all are going to be meeting with me once per month on Zoom to start to do this high level alchemical transformational work, this embodiment work that I've started to talk about here, opening up your sexuality, opening up your taboo persona, who you're not supposed to be, okay? Centering you. So if you trust your judgment and your intuition has already told you, hey, Sandra, I'm live on TikTok, we wrapping up now. And your intuition has told you that the woman community is for you, DM me. You will get the link. If you have questions, send me your questions, and I will follow up with you here today after my unofficial Zoom member meeting, okay? Do you have anything you want to say in closing, Ms. Butterscotch?
No.
You look so
I'm
good.
just on board. I'm excited to get started with that, still that community, that kind of, let's get real with each other.
Like that right there. Let's get super real, okay? The tears, everything that it's going to take for us to open up at a full body level, to touch those spots that we have a hard time touching, that nobody sees. And when we don't see it, get in there and bring it out. We just go around circles year after year after year. And that's how the panic attacks, the anxiety, the wasting time, that's where the source of all that comes from. That stuff that's down up in there. All right, gotta go. Thank you so much, Ms. Butterscotch. I'll be in touch with you because I want us to come back here and have our time together. You are stunning and gorgeous, and thank you so much for being here. See y'all soon.